Hello everyone, I'm Greg Otto with FedScoop TV, and we're here at the Adobe Digital Government Assembly, and I'm here with Stacy Surla, the User Experience Lead for ICF International. Stacy, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Greg.
So, what do you see as the most important contribution your company is making to the work of its federal customers?
To answer that question, it's important to think about who our customers are.
Okay.
In my experience, people who work in government are here to serve. They understand their constituents. They have decades of experience. They're committed to their missions, and they have big plans on how to fulfill them. And they come to us at ICF to help them make those plans happen. So our role is to provide strategy and practical know-how. That might involve building IT systems, or program support, or designing products and services for people, customer experience design. And so, what's customer experience? Excellent customer experience means it's easy for people to get things done with your organization, no matter how they interact with you. So on the phone, via the mail, in person, or online. People aren't forced to start from square one when they move from one channel to another. But channels are not automatically connected. They have to be intentionally designed or redesigned with customer experience in mind. So let me give you an example.
Okay.
One of our clients awards grants to social service agencies who support people in gaining financial independence, to own a home or go to college or build up a business. It's a great mission, but the grants are complicated to get and challenging to run, and word of mouth has spread, so organizations aren't applying. So that means the grant money's not getting out into the communities where it can do some good, and this is urgent. So our client realized they need to better understand their customer, the social service agencies who would be doing the work, right? We need to understand their frustrations and walk in their shoes. So we're doing customer journey mapping to discover and understand, what the pain points are for the customers.
So customer experience is a relatively new term. We hear a lot about user experience when it comes to IT, but how does customer experience work with user experience?
Right, yeah, they're not the same thing.
Okay.
Simply put, customer experience is user experience on steroids.
Okay.
So let me explain. User experience deals with digital products, websites, and applications. Customer experience does that too, but more.
Okay.
It looks at all the ways that a customer interacts with your organization. And it's concerned with their relationship with you over time. And it's also concerned with what happens behind the scenes, so business processes and organizational culture. And this is important because the big problem now is not how to make websites work. Okay, that's still important, but we have a good handle on how to do that. The big challenge now is building connected experiences for people across digital and traditional channels.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So how does customer experience help, or how does customer experience factor into Agile development?
Yeah, the big challenge with Agile is in hitting the mark for the end user, right? So that's building a product that not only functions and gets launched on time, but one that really works for its intended audience. So at ICF, we build customer experience design into the work of the whole team using lean UX and Agile methods together. So we work in cross-disciplinary collaborative teams. Okay. Everybody does design, and everybody supports development, but each from their own unique strengths and perspectives. We bring the clients and the customers in to the design process itself, and we use design thinking tools to help discover and solve the right problems. And then importantly, we build minimum testable products. Okay? We experiment, we learn, we change courses over and over. Okay? And I want to contrast this with the workaround of putting a design sprint in up front for each release.
Okay.
So that's where you have UX folks come in and they go off and do UX activities to set the development team up for their sprint. User experience gets to be involved in the process,
Right.
but the downside of that is that we're never iterating on solutions. We're just doing handoffs, and the team is siloed, so the development folks and the UX folks are never working on the same things. And frankly, it's challenging to do good user experience in that setting, much less design excellent customer experiences. So at ICF, we use this lean UX plus Agile approach,
Okay.
and we find it's fast, it's cost effective, and it works.
Great, great. So with your work at ICF, what do you think is the best part about working with the federal government?
Well, working in the government sector is very rewarding. It's all about service. So it's possible for a firm or an individual consultant to make a big difference.
Great, great. Well, Stacy, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Greg.